Je m'appelle Shalon. For those who don't speak French like me, that is Shalon.
My name is Shalon.
Yes, and I am a wife, a mother, a grandma, business owner, entrepreneur. And today we at Showtime Cafe Grill.
Showtime is fire though.
No, I'm sorry. Showtime Bar and Grill. Get it right.
Yeah, for real. It's really good.
Sipping on our lemon drops. What you got?
I got a tropical. Did you say tropical?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. Right.
It was sweet though.
So we are here today, chatting and chewing it up.
I wasn't eating last time, but I'm eating today.
Oh, and so this time you got wings and fries, and I have a salad because I'm on a diet.
That's gonna be gone. I'm hungry.
Because I saw that video and I was like, oh, my neck. Oh, that was all big. I'm like, damn. I was looking like
cameraman. Wait a minute, cameraman. You see these necks? These not regular necks.
You gotta
pull back on the camera. You got a neck shot like that.
These 55-year-old necks.
I already do exercise.
Look, so now I know what you doing, exercise.
I don't do that no more. That's how I got like this.
Oh.
See, when people stop doing that, giving their head and stuff, then they lose skin. I'm telling you, when you younger, all that neck is all good because they give a lot of head. But when you get older, you don't be want to give all that head. You be over it. You be on menopause. You be like, I don't feel like all that shit.
So like, your neck got big?
Because your neck is part of the muscles in your body. This is real talk.
I know that, but
I'm sorry. Give some head, girl. You won't have that neck hanging from wherever you hanging it, wherever's hanging from. No lie.
Well,
and if you think I'm lying, all the fellas out there, tell her give you head for 30 days and see what happens. See her neck be a little slimmer.
The lady came out the gate. Papa, and who are you?
Dun, dun, yo. They call me DT. They call me off the chain. Just don't call me after 10.
No, 9, because she sleep old and cold.
I'm sleepy.
Old and cold.
Me and my dog.
So today I am having a salad because I'm getting ready for Orlando family trip with my grands, which I have a lip gloss line after them that will be launching soon. So I'm trying to lose about 10 pounds in 10 days, and I can do it.
You can, friend.
And she's eating wings. The last time she didn't eat, I was doing all the eating. The whole time I was like this. That was fine.
Yeah. I haven't eaten all day. I went to the gym. My life consists of the gym, even if I'm not working. I will go to the gym and pull up on a parking lot.
And sit?
And then won't go in.
Why?
Because the hardest part about the gym is going to the gym. I'm an avid gym person. But some days out of 7 days, I might not want to actually physically work out.
Right.
But I don't want to lose the motion of going to the gym.
Right. Because I went walking yesterday.
That motion is something terrible when you lose it. So sometimes I tell people, just get into the habit of going to the gym. Pull up to the gym. When you see them people going in, you might want to just say, fuck it, I'm going to just go ahead and go in. But don't just not go. So, yeah, that's my thing.
And who are you? You Don Tanya?
Yeah, Don Tanya. Workout person, federal worker, a good friend.
Yeah, that's what you are.
I promise.
So on my salad, I do French and ranch. It's the whole mixture of then you got to stir it up and make it pretty.
Last week you told me meshing all my food together was disgusting, but you just did the same exact thing, and it's disgusting.
Oh, first of all, we ain't talking about old stuff. Okay. Why you bringing the old stuff?
Because I'm old.
It's a different way.
Old people don't got nothing to do but memories.
Look, mixing, you are mashing.
Old people don't got nothing to do but memories. So next week is gonna be a memory, and I'm gonna bring it back up. Period.
But this ain't right though.
Okay, it's okay. My Showtime. He gave us a little Showtime.
Showtime Bar and Grill. I'm definitely down. I like this. New spot, been open for 7 weeks.
Yep.
Y'all got to come down here and support us on Broadway.
It's Marlin.
North or South Broadway?
North. I heard you had a difficult...
North?
I heard you had a difficult finding.
Yeah, I did. It took me through the neighborhood and I was kind of...
That's because you had Anna telling you. If you'd have had Snoop Dogg on your GPS, he'd have got you here directly.
Oh, is there such thing? Shit, I don't know. I was like,
I heard in the commercial one time. I don't think it's real though. I don't think it's real though. You know what, friend? I meant to ask you. Do you believe in astrology?
No.
Now that's crazy. Because like
No.
I want to have a card party like for like with oracle cards but I peg you to be somebody that's like I'm a Taurus or I know all about that or you know what I'm saying? Like
No.
I was raised on it because my mother was deep into it.
No.
Why you so
I don't believe in that astrology because you know how they give you those numbers afterward? And every time I go play the lottery and don't win, so that shit ain't right. This gotta be real. Because I ain't won yet. Shit, I'm still working. 13 damn jobs. I'm Jamaican. Got 13 jobs.
you're Jamaican.
I'm Jamaican. I got 13.
So because you don't win the lottery with the numbers, that's why you don't.
That's why I don't believe in it. Because
Really?
you can't give one thing and then the other and then expect this one to be for real.
Do you
and this
go up
one
under a ladder?
Speaking of, no.
Why not?
So the other night, because of bad luck. So the other night,
How you gonna straddle the
wait a
fence?
minute.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute. We on our way home.
Uh-huh.
Father's Day.
Is this an Alton Ghost story?
No.
Okay.
My husband slams on the brakes. And all the food, his food fell on the floor, everything. My mom and brother had cooked. I said, what? He wouldn't say nothing. So he put the flashers on, so the car went around us. I'm like, what's going on? Like, is somebody shooting at us? I was confused. Mm-hmm. He was just like, hold up. So I'm like, I ain't gonna hold up too much longer because why we slam on the brakes on the road? So he busted U-turn and was like, it was a black cat. So we went all the way around to get home. It took us an extra 10 minutes to get home because he went around because of a black cat. But literally all his food he had just got to go, my plate, my purse, everything fell on the floor because he slammed on the brakes. But I will, if I see a cat, I'll count to 10.
So let me get this right. So you won't believe in astrology because you don't win the numbers that more than 1 billion people play, and the chances of winning that are slim. That's why you don't win. But you will let your husband make a whole entire U-turn.
I didn't let him. He did.
But you'll agree with it.
Well, I count to 10 when I see a black cat. Because they say if it cross your path on the left, it means something. If it cross on the right, it means something.
Well, let me ask you, do you believe in God?
Yeah.
You can't straddle the fence. You cannot do both. You got to pick a side. Because
okay,
if you
so
believe
in astronomy, so what's the difference?
It's part of the stars. He created the stars.
Okay, well,
you gonna say created the cat? I knew you was gonna say that shit. I knew. But you know what else it takes me back to? Remember when you was young and they said, wait 30 minutes after you eat, don't go in the pool? That's some bullshit. That's some definite bullshit. What's that about? Or don't play your radio when you taking a shower.
Or if it's storming, don't take a bath and be off your phone.
Man, I did see on social media.
My mom used to be like, get off that phone.
Or quit running in and out, you let my electricity out. What the fuck? I didn't know electricity was in there.
But look, I didn't even know until I got older. We go in the refrigerator like every 30 minutes, hour. She's like, ain't nothing growing in that refrigerator. Why y'all keep going in there? Now, as an adult, I know. Like, what are you doing? Nothing is different. We have been to the grocery store.
Maybe your taste is different.
No, you go in there looking for something and nothing is in there. I mean, I have some stuff, but it's in there no different than it was 10 minutes ago. Did anybody leave? But I see what you're saying. Like, if the taste was different, you like, why? Maybe I eat.
I was like grandmama before I went in the refrigerator. I wasn't hot. Now that I'm hot, I might want a cold sandwich or something.
Right. Or I'll do cheese and crackers like late night snack.
She was so much smarter than me. I didn't have that snap back then.
Well, that's because you old and cold.
No, I am. Definitely that. What you got going on in your life?
Man, just getting ready for this trip.
Oh, where you going?
I'm going to our Orlando family trip. But I really wish I could have made it to the basketball game. Who you think gonna win the series?
You talking about between OKC and Indiana?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shout out to my baby, Rochelle. But it's an OKC thing. I think OKC will win. Not because Indiana is not capable enough. I just think that those that should be like Halliburton. Halliburton hasn't showed up. Like yesterday, he didn't show up like he needed to show up for the win. Like everybody got to play. Everybody got to have numbers on the board in order for the game to win.
But I think that people do that for a reason, so that your city can get some money. The next game gonna be in my city. We can get some money. It's politics. I don't care what nobody
at this
says.
point now they 4 games up to 2. So it's gonna be even harder for you to come back 3. 4 games to 3. Okay, so it's 3 games to 2 then rather. So they only got one more game to win. So that means it's gonna be harder. If they win, they gotta win. They got to win when they play the next time. When they play PA. So the next time they play, they gotta win.
Well, I think they do it on purpose though. And that's probably why he didn't show up.
You think?
Like, we gonna go to the next city, y'all get some
They
money.
lost in their own city. I mean, like, that's a lot.
Well, I mean, but you don't know who he got betting on him. That's another thing with all these sports betting. I think that you like bet on me, bet this amount because I'm gonna throw these numbers. So I think they should have never done sports betting.
You don't think so?
Even with boxing, boxing ain't even the same no more.
What's wrong with boxing?
They ain't even going out there to fight.
What they doing?
Trying to get some money.
So you think Javante Davis is not boxing? Is that his name, PA?
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing.
He's just getting money.
That's it.
Cause he beating everybody. Like he literally beating up.
He like, get my stock up. let me win. I'm gonna give you a cut of my cut, even though you getting a cut.
So it was the same way with Floyd, you think?
No comment.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's okay.
No comment.
That's definitely okay.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just wish I could have been able to make it to one of the games, especially since Indianapolis is here. But I was really rooting for NY.
Really?
Why throw bleach in your eye?
Who on New York team?
I just think that New York should have won when Patrick and them was playing. Like, he never got a
Patrick
win.
Ewing?
Yeah, they never won.
Did she bring up his name?
But this is the thing.
2020.
Okay, but they never won. And I think that
Well, he still can't win.
Right, but at least New York can win.
You want the whole city as a team.
Right.
So you don't know one player on the team. You don't even know Brunson name. No, just say no. Just say no right there. Just say no, girl. Like drugs. Say no to. Just say no.
I'm just saying I was rooting for New York. I don't really like Indiana.
Why? Indiana closer to St. Louis than
But
New York.
it's always been
Why
bootleg
do
to
you like
me.
Patrick Ewing? Now, I would say Charles Oakley because he was a better representation.
Right. That was the first name came to my mind.
Oh, okay.
So
what was his number?
Shit, now you tripping.
You want to?
Pierre, what was his number? 33. See, I knew it.
Yeah. You at this time you did.
That was a year.
Want to hear a fun fact about
Price is 33.
Patrick Ewing that you probably didn't know?
What?
Like he's like, how tall? He's about 7 feet tall. Yeah. But he wore like a 13 size shoe. He got a small foot for somebody so tall. So that messed up his feet from doing all that basketball.
That's because his mom gave him them 2 little ass shoes.
You think so?
He passed them down to his, you got to wear these. And it just didn't make his feet grow. It stunted his growth of his feet.
It stunted his toes, huh?
Yeah. Because there's no way he can be that tall. This balance ain't right.
He did, though.
He probably was walking like this.
Like little dinosaur hooves.
He taking little bitty steps.
Throw me the ball. But his feet, girl, you stupid. You hella stupid. No, New York would have been a good win because that's one thing that they're talking about. Like, it's been like 50 years or something since the last time they won a basketball title. And I don't think that New York invests enough in players. I don't think that they invest enough in. I think they need a sports activity, so basketball is definitely it. But they got enough money to invest in players because Brunson definitely can't do it by himself. That's one of the star people on the team today. PA can help you with the rest.
But this is the thing. I used to watch a lot of sports, basketball, and I just now I'm out of the loop. I'm like, I don't know none of these dudes.
Yeah. Only reason why I got into it again because I started sports betting. And when you sports bet, you have to know the information in order so you can kind of configure.
But see, I do sports betting, but I do for football. I just go by teams. I don't go like how many, what you score,
your money line.
Yeah.
So you'll be like Panthers, Cardinals, Steelers.
Right.
Are you just guessing or do you have a method to your madness?
I have a method.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, can we hear it?
I go by the colors. I'm like, that's so
I said
cute.
that to somebody and it was like, that's so corny. People don't even do that.
No, for real, I do.
No, I believe it.
I do.
What
I'm
the
like,
uniforms look
but
like
I
for
will
the
look
day.
and see what the wins are. I'm like, okay, they won 4, they won 1. I'm gonna go with the one who won 4.
That's how people pick in baseball.
Or if it's tied up, I go by the. I like the color of their team. I like the city.
You like that's what you picked by?
Yeah.
Girls. So the poor people. They got a bootleg fan over here.
I'm definitely bootleg.
As long as you get the coins at the end of the day, that's all.
That's it. I know
you.
somebody who won off a $10 bet, won like $15,000.
Yeah.
Last year.
I make $5 and $10 bets, but you got to do a parlay that's like crazy. Like you got to have like 12.
The odds got to be so right.
Yeah, 12 teams for you to get that. But I like that part. I like the guessing or trying to figure it out. And you know what else I like?
What?
I like the fact that men like it.
Yeah, they do. They like, oh, I'm enthused. Oh, I can stay and watch the game.
And like you actually know about the game.
You can go to watch the game with me and you ain't tripping.
Yeah, this is a PSA announcement. Ladies, if y'all don't got nothing to do, go to DraftKings on a Sunday.
Man.
My God, that's where all them boys is at. All the boys. And they got the cash because they just finished betting. Wow. Right. And if they win, you right there when they just finished betting. Hey, Daddy, what's your name?
Get them
Coins. Daddy, you did good betting on him, Daddy.
But I think if they just go on YouTube and just get some of the plays, some of the terminology, yeah, and just act like they know it. Yeah. Dudes are impressed with that.
They really are.
So, you know,
that's because you're married. Thank you. Back to the story. You should be. Thank you. Back to the story.
You wouldn't be impressed if a girl knows sports.
I mean, it depends on what sport it is.
So what's the difference? Football?
Does your wife know about football? Does she know about basketball? Does she sit and watch it? Y'all watch it together?
Okay. See, my husband, he watches tennis.
Boxing. Tennis is a great sport
football,
to watch.
Basketball, baseball.
They still playing?
I only went to the hockey game so I can eat for free, and we was in the suite.
It's too cold at a hockey game. I'm too black. I'm too Juneteenth Day for hockey. I don't like the cold. I used to when I was younger, but I can't fuck with this. I can't do it now.
Speaking of Juneteenth.
Juneteenth or Juneteenth?
Juneteenth. Sorry, I'm eating and talking. What do you know about Juneteenth?
I know I'm gonna have a whole blackface on.
We have a big thing at the park in Alton. We had one this past weekend, but I had to work.
I'm gonna go to work with a blackface on. They're gonna be like, "Why you got that on?" Because I want y'all to know I'm blacker than black today. I'm extra black. I'm 3 tones black.
Do you need to tell them that?
Yeah, because they be letting their skin color fool.
Because guess what? That nose gonna tell it all.
Damn, Blue.
Your little beak.
You called it a beak.
If I ever got plastic surgery, I would get my nose done. I would tell them I want mine like
Really?
DT.
You want your nose done?
Yeah, I feel like my nose is kind of like fat a little bit.
Do you?
But your nose is very proportioned with your face.
Michael Jackson called me and asked me about my nose.
Oh, y'all went to the same surgeon?
No, he went to a surgeon. I was just his example.
Oh, I'm like, I want my nose to look like DT's nose.
Michael Jackson.
She should stop.
He was like,
she should stop. So, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, will you allow your man, your husband, boyfriend, or your significant other have a female friend that you not friends with or you don't know them?
I guess I would ask myself, why would you have that? And why wouldn't I know them? So no.
No, I mean, you know them, but you just don't hang out with them.
Oh, you mean like
I know that he has a female, right?
Well, I'm going to be honest. If it could be reciprocated on the other end as well, then yes. But if he's uncomfortable with that on this end, I would.
Well, 9 times out of 10, he wouldn't be because he know that he got a female friend and he don't want you no pushback.
So, does your husband have female
Absolutely
friends?
not that I know.
And you,
I mean,
what happened? What just happened?
I'm sure he does, but I don't know. I have male friends that I went to school with.
And he got female friends.
I don't hang out with them, but if I see him, we chat up.
He got the same thing.
Okay, but I ain't tripping. I just asked a question.
You said absolutely not. That's what you said.
You said, do I? He have friends that I don't know of?
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it back then.
No, he can have friends. But
how far does it go? Like is it just that we could just talk on the phone, or if I'm out and you out, we hang out together, or what? Like what is it?
I don't know, cause I don't know.
I mean, but if you got friends,
I asked a question.
but you got friends. I don't.
I have friends that when I see them, or if they come to town, like I'm in town, we all gonna hang out.
And your husband will be okay with that.
Yeah, cause he know.
Oh.
So the question was, if you didn't know them,
But I'm asking you if he didn't know them.
yeah, I'm sure he would. Like, who was on there?
I don't think that I would mind much. Like, because I think in a nutshell, most people want to do what they want to do anyway.
And they gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Whether you want them to or not.
Yeah. I would hope that he wouldn't if I asked of him to not do that, but you know.
Do you want to be married?
Yeah. I don't want to be single forever. Just me and my dog and my son. All my nieces and nephews that I acquired over the years.
We've been together 19 and married 17.
That's good. And you black.
What that mean?
That ain't normal. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like, and you coming from an era where a lot is going on in the 17 to 19 years that you've been together.
Mm-hmm.
So in real life, it could be totally different for real. Like from where his life was 17 to 19 years ago,
Right.
to where he is today,
Right.
that's major. Because I know him, so I know it's major. So
Right, because he said he would never get married. But it take that one person.
and I believe it takes that one
It take
person.
that. But the night he met me, he said, he told his best friend, it was some girl in here with blonde hair. I don't think she from me. I ain't never seen her.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, if I ever see her again, I'm marrying her. So he went back to the same place the next week, and he saw my sister. But at the time, he didn't know that we were sisters.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, there go the girl she was with. I wonder if her friend is coming. If not, I'm just going to ask her, like, who was she?
Mm-hmm.
I come through the door like, ah! And I was like, I'm sure he was looking for some hoe and ended up with me. 19 years in.
He looking for a hoe but got married. Like, damn
He
it.
probably like, I'm going to find a hoe. And then here she
Tonight I'm
comes.
going, yeah. Like, I like
But
her.
we've been together ever since the night we met.
That's a beautiful thing.
And what
Y'all
the
make a
Bible
beautiful-
say, a man that finds a wife finds a good thing.
Yeah. Well, we don't got no clapping sound, do we? Boom, 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 boom. You're right.
So
It's a good thing.
everybody had their ups and downs, but it's a good thing.
Speaking of
And I think the older you get, you don't want to be like yourself.
you don't.
But speaking of up and down, what?
Trump.
Oh,
I know. Listen. I know we don't want to talk
you got
about
the
him.
food on your
Oh, good friend. Be a good friend.
Let me see.
Be a good friend.
Oh, dang!
Don't waste my take my concealer.
I look, it's barely on
Look at
there.
that. That's because I ain't got no makeup on. That girl
Hey,
skin like fire.
flawless. Now what about Trump?
Oh yeah, her.
Her.
Toast. So he had a parade. I don't know what happened.
When was the parade?
I was.
Cause I don't follow politics.
He had a birthday like the other day or something, and I ain't gonna lie.
How old did he turn? 99?
I was. Yeah, shit. He like. I don't know why he be tripping because he the same age as Biden ass. He be forgetting shit. Somebody else is running the fucking country right now. He ain't running that shit. He can't even remember to comb his hair to the left or the right. The fuck. The only thing he know how to do every day is tan. That's the fuck all he know how to do.
And he's not tanning, he's getting a spray.
That's even worse, yo. You just standing there getting orange shit put all on you, like hot Cheeto dust on him. Ain't that something? I'm a little upset that he didn't have the turnout that he had because
a lot of people mad at him.
Well, my reason is I wanted to dislike all the people that was there. But there was nobody there. Nobody showed up.
And you know what he said? Oh, well, this is the best party ever.
Like he
had a bunch of people here.
Like
this is the best fun we've ever had with 10 people, but this is the best we've ever had.
It was so empty when the tanks was coming down the street. You could hear how they was actually connected by the schools. and how they about to unscrew in certain places. It was cricket, like it was all
Where was the party at? The parade?
in DC on his grounds. Like he did all this, wasting all this damn money. He don't get
Our money, taxpayers'
He
money.
ain't bothered because he ain't paying no taxes.
Right. Oh no, and he ain't showing them taxes.
No.
He ain't. That's what he's not gonna do.
Like he set the world up for this whole party, but ever since Elon left, it's been like, yeah, Elon and girl, they had a little marital spat, and they went down here from there.
I was gonna say now they all throwing shade.
So let me ask you this:
I think I need another drink.
I don't think that. Do you think Elon left because of the money, or because of how much money he was losing?
I think two things. I think because of how much money he was losing, and because he wanted more power than Trump, and Trump ain't going. He wanted to take over like Pinky and the Brain. Who? Exactly.
On period. And what?
He was already ready made. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think about this ICE? Like all this protesting about ICE.
I need some more ice in my drink. In my cup. I wish that people fight more for us too. Because we get treated real bad. So, I mean, hey. I don't have
They
much
can't
to
deport
say.
me though.
You look
'Cause
like
I'm
you
Puerto
could be
Rican.
going. You look like you could be kind of
today.
like.
Why you
You look kind of like
today?
Puerto Rican. Yeah, then what happened to your accent?
I'm eating chicken. That's black. I'm about to
See, that's you're a stereotype.
I am.
I'm eating a salad. Who am I? Karen?
Yes. Karen Crispy. Hey, girl.
No, you could be kind of like Hispanic.
You think so?
Yeah.
Girl, if I showed up at my door,
What you gonna do?
I'm going to show him this ass because that's black.
Now they're gonna think you bought it, like most of the people done did.
No, this ass don't look bald. Because it's got a lot of flaws to it. So, but then I'm going to talk and say, ain't no way you think I'm any type of Ekin. No Puerto Rican, no Dominican, no Mexican.
People think my son is Dominican or Mexican.
My son thinks so too. He changed his whole name to Rico.
They call my son Julio at work.
They call my son Rico. Ain't that crazy that happened?
And he said one time he was at a restaurant and a Spanish guy came up to him and started speaking Spanish. I don't know what his descent was. And he was like, oh no, I don't speak any Spanish. He said, I know, you Dominican. He said, no, I'm black. He said, your mommy not tell you something? And he said, Mom, everywhere I go, somebody think I'm Dominican or Mexican. He's like, did you not tell me something? I'm like, your daddy look like he...
But is his daddy? Is his daddy?
No, his daddy is black.
Maybe his mama didn't tell him something.
Well, maybe, but I know my babies are black. And my daughter tell you, oh no, I'm black.
No, Princess, sorry. You're not Princess. You look Dominican like the
So
Puerto Rican.
Princess look more Asian to me because her eyes set.
She does look Asian.
So when I was pregnant with her, I was like, oh, I just want her to have her daddy's eyes.
I
Because
thought
he
you
had
was
Chinese
say
eyes.
you ate a bunch of Chinamen.
No.
I was gonna say
Now
that's so racist.
Right. So but I was
So
like,
did
I
you
want
eat
her
some?
to. No, I don't eat
Because it
Chinese
would have
food.
changed her eyes.
I don't eat it like that, but I would eat it like once a year. So
You eat Chinaman once a year?
yeah, that ain't my thing. I don't even eat chicken. I don't eat cold chicken. But no, so I wanted her to have her dad's eyes because he has slanted eyes. So she has, it looks like she can be like Korean.
She does. But they look just alike.
No, she
You don't
looks
think-
like
You don't think so?
her dad, and my son looks like me.
You want that, huh?
He do.
Sorry, girl, they look just alike.
Cause your baby look like you.
He do.
He just taller and you was
He's
short.
hella tall. I be like,
How
damn.
tall are you?
I'm 5'2". He like 6'2".
I'm 5'3.5". And so I went to the
Where
doctor.
you get the hair from?
And they took the half off. I said, no, I've been 5'3" all my life. And she said, well, honey, you're 55 and your bones. I said, no, put that half on
So
there.
they saying you shrinking.
Right. And they say you shrink when you get older, but don't take my half. That means everything because I'm almost 4.
That's crazy.
So the glass is half full or is the glass half empty?
But look, I got a spine problem. And the first thing I said, he said, well, you know, your spine is so curved. He said, well, I got a machine that'll straighten it out. I said, am I going to get to grow? That's the first question I asked. Not am I going to be okay? I asked if I'm going to be taller.
Well, they have a thing now that they doing for that. They have where they putting these things in your legs. It take like a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
And every month they change it to a different bar.
Oh, you need to grow?
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to grow like that. I just want my spine straight.
And you only gonna grow like maybe 2 inches, 3 inches. You ain't gonna go from 5'3" to 6 foot.
What's that? Oh shit.
What happened?
That's what's left.
Oh shit, okay.
What else we got to talk about? You sidetrack like a mug. What else we say? Okay.
Tay said, I'm like, what that mean? And look, producer over there ain't paying attention. You ain't clocking us or nothing.
I want to send a shout out to my lasher.
I did mine today.
They look good too. They do.
Who did your lashes?
Christy.
I did my own. Lashified. And I'm not getting no money from that.
Over here? It ain't time to go. He all
Where's the owner at the Showtime?
Oh, yeah.
I want to show him.
What up? Look.
So I do
Lashify,
Lashify, but that's no plug because y'all. That's the last time I'm gonna say y'all name unless I can get a check.
Listen, sister. We got to get focused because this got us unfocused. We
So,
had a plan.
oh, but the plan is we did it.
Did it? Is it? We done it?
Yeah.
I feel like something.
Diddy.
Diddy, girl, back on Diddy. That's Diddy.
So I heard that that they trying to kick the lady who draw. What they call them?
A sketcher?
Like the shoes?
A sketcher?
A sketcher. I'm sure it's the other term, but yeah, we'll go with sketcher.
Okay.
They kicked her out because
Did they kick her out?
yeah, because Diddy said she was making him look crazy, like a panda.
A panda bear.
I mean, that's what she see in her eyes. If I'm looking at you, I'ma see.
But they would never make none of them people look good. Them people
Nah.
always look like villains or somebody demonic or something. Like, what if they innocent? And then you don't painted this whole picture. Just draw the damn picture right. Just draw me
what you
like I look
see.
on my 8th grade picture or something.
Oh, baby,
Or draw
no.
me what I look like when I went to the club last night. Do not draw me what I look like in this outfit behind waiting.
Right. Well, then she had that one in picture sitting in front of her. She's drawing what she see.
She could throw some shit on me.
But what happened with the whole trial thing? Because you know
As your
I've been
hood
following
reporter
it.
for Diddy trial. So check this out. Why they had to get rid of a jeweler?
Why?
Because they had some speculation that he wasn't literally from New York.
I'm a napkin user, as you can tell. I
Yeah.
just can't help it.
It was like New York and Jersey, and he had to be from New York in order to be a part of this trial. So they literally
So what, he lied?
basically,
So they didn't do interviews?
yeah, they did. But I guess he had whatever way he manipulated the system to make it seem like that's where he was from. So that's why he got picked.
Can it be over with? Or
Yeah, it's
what?
over for, but that's what the defense is saying. We want a mistrial. They've asked for 3 mistrials because the whole process has been about what he has been sexually behind closed doors with women, or the women who are coming to testify.
But they ain't talking about the RICO still, right?
No, the women who are coming to testify are talking about how they either got mad because somebody, like one girl was mad because of Little Miami, or one girl was mad because of Cassie. Like, thank you. But in a nutshell, like, this is a personal feeling. At the end of the day, every trip that they ever took, they wanted to go to. Mm-hmm. So if you was in Chicago and you flew to LA, you didn't have to get on the plane.
No.
Nobody had a gun to you. So again, we're back at the point of the trafficking. So they're supposed to bring back texts of what previously has been said. And the defense is
her
like,
phone or Diddy's phone?
all the previous
people
who've been on trial. But all of this stuff has been said, so they're bringing it back up for the jurors. But the defense is like, yo, what are we doing here? What type of shit in the game is this? Like, this has nothing to do. We've already said this.
They're wasting time and money.
Man, look her.
So I kind of believe what you said last week. Like I don't think he might do any time.
Now the problem is,
You don't think so?
yeah. So even if he go,
He gonna get that money. I say he might do a little time, but she was like, nah, he ain't doing no time.
but what are you giving him time for? What you need to give him time
Oh, he
for?
doing time right now, so we can
That
count
time
that.
served. Period. Because he been in there since last like September or November.
Yeah, because he was in there before Christmas.
Yeah.
Partner.
So that's and the juror that they want to replace, the juror that they got rid of, if I'm not mistaken, is a white Caucasian guy in his 50s or something.
Who did they? I mean, what was the guy who they let go?
I don't know. Robert Thomas.
Was he our cousin?
I don't know. Was he what?
Was he our cousin or was he?
I don't know, but I think the point is the views, they try to say that nobody can be or should be biased, racist, or whatever when you're dealing with the court system. But we all know this is America. That's gonna be my phrase.
But you know what? It's so crazy because I finally got called for a federal juror, and I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. When I looked around the room, it was only me and one other black in there out of like 50 people, and I was like, no, I got to be here because I need to be a voice for somebody. So when they came around, it was like they asked everybody like your name and what do you? Can you be here? Or you got anything going? I said, well, I do. I said my daughter's having twins in 2 months, and if she going to labor, I'm going. And she was like, well, no, plus you on your own business, so we can't use you anyway because you're on your own business. I'm like, no, I want to do it though. But if you have alternates for that reason. I said, but I will do it. She's like, no, we're not going to pick you. But it was only me and the other guy. And the other guy had to leave out because I think he had some kind of,
I talked to a guy
like
named Donnell
felon
Smith.
or something, I don't know.
And Donnell Smith now is a judge. He's
so
so
mad, I
major
wish
in
I
St.
could have
Louis.
did it. Donnell
Smith got me together because I said, Dad, I got to go to jury duty. I don't want to go. And he was like, that's what's wrong. That's why so many of our people are locked up. Because when jury duty calls, we don't want to do it. They'll go do it. And that's why they are locking them up.
And guess what? It was me and the other black guy, and he left for whatever reason. And they couldn't pick me because,
Hello.
And who are you?
I'm Marlon Bradford. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, Marlon.
Well, tell us about yourself while I smash this chicken. This chicken.
It's called chicken.
It's called chicken. I'm Marlon Bradford. I'm the head person here at Showtime Bar Grill.
All right.
Okay.
How long you been open?
We've been open 7 weeks actually. This week's make our 7th week. So we plan on moving forward and do some things. We have a Mexi Marg Monday, which is Mexican food and margaritas.
Wow. So not and then Taco Tuesday maybe?
No. Mexi Marg Monday. We have Mexican food.
You just gonna add the
and
man a day.
margaritas.
You just gonna give him an
You
extra
just
day.
gonna give me an extra day, but then I jumped ahead of everybody. I did it on Mondays. $5 margaritas.
Ooh, do you got frozen? Because I'm not really a drinker, so I like frozen. So can you get a blender?
I can get a blender for you.
Oh, give me Marlon.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
But the thing about it is when people get a blender for you, you have to actually be there to indulge in the things that the blender makes.
I will.
So that means you have to be here more often. So,
Yeah.
And you have to bring friends to drink up the whole picture.
I brought a friend.
Friends.
I bought 3.
You need more.
Oh, okay.
You need more friends.
Well, that's cool. This is an awesome thing. It's nice in here. I love it. It's big and spacious. You got the outdoor seating, big parking lot we can turn to a big party.
Yes, we
Yeah,
can.
so
Yes,
I'm
we can.
loving
Don't
it.
forget about this side when we have private events. So
Right,
we can do
okay.
birthday parties, all type of special events.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you
Anything-
find this place?
How did I find it? I kept looking at it.
What's the address? What's the address?
4400 North Broadway.
Okay.
4400 North Broadway.
Okay.
It's a little, it's what you want to say, east of Grand on Broadway.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's 4400 North Broadway. And
Okay.
it was the person that owned it previously, they had it for 50 years.
Wow.
So it fell into good hands.
Yes, it did. And the
fell
food
into
is
good
good.
Yeah, the food is good.
And
Wow. You got a
some of
nice
the best
menu.
cuts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This menu here, we talking about the one with the Uber Eats and DoorDash. This menu here.
Yeah. You got a
try it
good.
out. We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're open
Really?
from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. 12-ish, depending on the crowd.
Right.
So,
How many days a week?
7 days a week. So on Saturdays we're open 8 to 11. On Sunday, we're open 11 to 9. So in the next week or so, we're gonna kick off our brunches. So that'll start at 11 to 3 o'clock. And
That's
then from
what's up.
3 to 9, it'll be Sunday Fun Day. And actually,
Oh, wow.
our buddy Dirty will start our first
Oh,
Sunday Funday this weekend. So make sure you come out.
okay. Sunday Fun Day with
Yeah,
Dirty.
yeah.
Christian, yes.
Christian.
Well, what up, though?
What Up Though Radio. That's
Yeah.
right. Shouts out. And then the week after that, we have another Sunday Fun Day with the Big Show, the guy that formerly owned 314.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Big Show will be doing the next
Something.
Sunday Fun Day on June 29th.
Okay, what's your social media handles?
Showtime Bar Grill, STL.
Okay, on all of them?
Yes, unless there's been changes. Now, I am a Facebook person, so you can also tag me my name, Marlon Bradford. But a lot of people know me as Coach because of the many years I coached for 30 years. And, my teams were Showtime, and we started out in 95, 96. If you look there on that picture and you see some people we know, like Tony T. Love Davis was one of the original coaches.
Hey, Love.
And St. Lunatic OG, Ali Jones.
Okay,
So right there on that
that's
picture
all
right
right.
there. So
Shout out to
started
Ali
the
and
original
Love.
Showtime, and it's been 30 years and been carrying it on. So now we got Showtime Bar Grill.
That's awesome.
That's what's
So
up.
that's the history behind it. And that's why we have all the pictures of all the talent in St. Louis. And there's some coaches out there that haven't brought pictures that I know, and they've been coaching for years, but we're not going to say any names, but you're going to be all the way up in the cheap seats. Nobody can see your picture. But anyway.
Well,
all
thanks
jokes
for
aside,
having us.
Yes,
Thanks for having us.
Thank
Awesome.
you for having me.
Chat and chew.
Chat and chew.
Yeah.
You know, can I get a shirt?
Yes.
I need a chat. Now, I've been trying to lose a little weight, so can I get a smaller size than I usually get?
No.
I want to show like
No, wash it.
He want
I
a
wanna show-
medium.
I want to show my new muscles.
Okay,
Right, he wants
muscle.
to-
Okay, muscle.
But yeah, Chat and Chew came here today. Showtime Bar and Grill. Follow us on
It
all
was
the
so
social
good.
media handles. Our social media platforms. Chat and Chew STL. So follow us.
Hold on one second. Can you turn that around?
Well, my camera right
He
here.
has a
Oh, that's your
yeah.
camera? Oh, okay. Well, I just want to
I already did
I want
that.
to put my moment in. No, that was my Kodak. That was my Kodak smile. Hey, you know we would have had a laugh. We've been knowing,
I got my own camera.
Right.
We've been knowing each other forever. And this is a pleasure to
I'm
actually
very
do
proud.
something with-
I love to see when, I think for us, we're excited about seeing this because when you know people and you know, I was telling her earlier where you once were is not where you are, you're somewhere else. And it's still great.
Thank
The
you.
greatness has truly extended into your next time. So
Thank you.
shouts out
Awesome.
to you.
Thank you.
Shouts
thank
out
you.
to you.
So y'all come down here and support
Yes.
Support.
Showtime Bar
Oh.
and Grill.
And we will be having our Wind Down Women Wednesdays starting next week. And
Chad Show is hosting it. Woo! Look at God.
Chad Chu can host it. And we're going to have DJ Capri in the house too. So we're going to have a little
Kid Capri? Okay.
DJ Capri.
Oh, okay.
I think he's grown.
Now you went too
He
far.
might be the grown Capri.
Okay.
We're going to have grown Capri,
All
not
right.
kid Capri.
Thank you,
The
y'all.
uncle, I guess.
Yeah, right. Capri Sun.
Capri Sun. But
Thank
anyway,
you. Thank you for
so
chatting,
much.
Shoe, because it's about you.
And you. And I
That
love
part.
chatting Chew.
Woo!